Hey guys, it's Doug here, coming to you with yet another video helping transform you from pawn to player in this game we call life. In today's one, guys, I'm going to be discussing the real meaning of 144,000. Now, guys, there are countless interpretations and meanings that have been assigned to that number throughout the years. Really, the only thing people have been able to agree upon is the fact that 144,000 is significant in some way. Now, guys, what I'm about to explain is all verified by source through the use of muscle testing, which I've highlighted in previous videos before. So check out those if you're unfamiliar with the concept. However, it essentially allows you to verify information with source directly. Now, considering the amount of fake and distorted information out in the world today, the absolute best way to verify truth is to go directly to the source. And I'll never stop saying that because at this point we have access to source and really should just utilize that beautiful connection to establish truth. That's what the next few decades are all about. So anyway, guys, feel free to muscle test any of this yourself. Look up how to muscle test if you haven't already. But you'll see that a lot of this information makes a lot of sense, and you can verify it yourself. So let's dive right into the real significance of 144,000. So the source of all creation, decided to start creating universes in order to accumulate as many experiences as he possibly could. Simply put, after being just by yourself in, essentially nothingness, he got bored, and that's understandable, right? So he needed beings to create universes. So he originally created 144,000 beings who are very special because they were born as ascended masters. Now, ascended masters have accumulated knowledge through tons of incarnations in order to start their own universes. Once you understand the fundamentals of the universe, you can go on to create your own. Now, these beings didn't have to incarnate. They were born and instantly had all of the ability and knowledge to create their own universes. And most of them did. Some of them didn't, because we all have free will. But they can, in fact, create any universe that they see fit if they choose to. Now, guys, everybody else will go to these universes. So someone like you or me, we're incarnating in these different universes over and over and over because that's the fastest way to accumulate the knowledge and ability we need to become ascended masters and create our own universes. And essentially this cycle repeats forever because expansion is infinite, right? There's no limit to this because every single one of us will eventually become ascended masters and then make our own universes, and it just goes on and on. So guys, to break it down a little bit further, it's the easiest way to describe it is a lot like browsing Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, any of these things where there's just hundreds of different shows or realities that you can tap into. Now, when you're in the discarnate realm, the unseen, and you're choosing what next lifetime to incarnate into, you get to basically browse all these various, source refers to them as triangulators, but we see them as black holes. The term Oversoul has been used to describe this, and basically each of the 144,000 beings who are initially created can triangulate and tap you into any universe. So you can plug into any virtual reality you want, as long as you're within the range of the monad or oversoul that you chose. So a fun fact about Earth and what we're currently doing is we're actually under the tutelage of the 19th Ascended Master that was first created. That being is known as Infinity. So Infinity was born as one of the 144,000 and could instantly create universes. So we are all actually extensions of infinity, the same way infinity is an extension of source. So basically, we're under infinity. We're incarnating in all of the various universes that infinity has created, right? Because as we incarnate, as I said, we accumulate the experience and can eventually become an ascended master ourselves. So guys, just to like wrap it up, because it's actually that simple and it's pretty cool to think about, because there's so much debate about what black holes are and stuff like that. Black holes are simply how we get to this Oversoul, to infinity's universes. And infinity can create more than one universe, and we're allowed to tap into any universe that infinity has created. However, we can't go to any other universe, say you wanted to visit Oversoul 27, we're currently in 19. That wouldn't work because we're currently, in that 19th Oversoul. And the thing is, guys, it's really not that limiting, because infinity can create, an infinite amount of universes. So when everyone goes in, you'll see those psychedelic experiences, or people will go deep into meditation and travel to other universes. They are, in fact, doing so, but everything they're accessing is under that umbrella of infinity, right? So you can't access Oversoul 20, you can't access 18, you're currently in 19. And that just applies to us here in infinity's universes. The same applies to Oversoul 22, residents, or however you want to parse that, of 22 can't access our universe, right? But we have such a wide range of experiences we can, explore under infinity, that we have everything we need to become ascended masters. And in fact, many people have become ascended masters. Famous figures in history who have understood the universe enough have been granted the ascended master status. And that is essentially what we are all doing here. Learning, accumulating, growing, so that we can become one. Now, guys, one fascinating thing is how people can see the number 144, 441, 414, any of the combinations of that 144 number. Now, much like any other angel number or synchronicity number, this number is a sign from your angels. Now, it's always best to go within and determine what your personal spirit guidance team is trying to convey to you. However, I'll share a bit with what I've learned about my own seeing, because I see 144 all the time. I mean, I check the clock, it's 11:44, which of course has 144 right in it. I just see it constantly. So it's one of those angel numbers that I personally see the most. Now, I've gone within and I've determined that it's because I'm on that trajectory to become an ascended master at the end of this life. So that 144 is constantly reinvigorating that idea within my own mind. That, look, this really excites you. This is the lifetime where you finally learn everything you need to do and move on. Because, of course, we've had so many incarnations before this. You know what I mean? I know for a fact I've had plenty of incarnations on Earth. Most people who are going to be watching this video have also had plenty of incarnations on Earth. Right? So it's all about when you're finally at that point where in just one last incarnation, you're able to learn the last bits that you need in order to be promoted to that ascended master status. So guys, if you're seeing 144 a lot, and you're watching a video like this, that might be a strong indicator that you are also in the lifetime where you're promoted to the Ascended Master status. I know for in my personal opinion, that's one of the most exciting things I've ever heard in this life. The fact that we can become an Ascended Master if we learn everything we need to learn. So if you're interested in that kind of thing at all, please subscribe to the channel. Going forward, a majority of my content is going to be related to the whole idea of mastering this experience in order to create your own universe. So that is going forward what I'm very passionate about, and I want to share as much of what I learn with you as possible, because we're all in this together. We're all trying to become Ascended Masters, whether it's this lifetime, the next, the 5th one from now, whatever it is. This incarnation is about taking another step to that goal. So guys, please like the video. It really helps me out. Share it with people who are also interested in ascension, enlightenment, any kind of topics related to, the conclusion of our time here on Earth. Eventually we have to graduate the school that is Earth. Eventually we win the virtual reality game we're playing, so to speak. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I think I've rambled on long enough. As always, guys, I wish you the best. Take it easy and have fun out there. See you guys.